Hi everybody, this is your friendly reporter, Conservative Anna. This is New York City, 10th Avenue and 18th Street. I came all the way to hear the spokesperson for Arts and Labor. And this is an artist who made this bill 1930s, and that's a billboard. Now, one good Samaritan who is belong to this subcommittee gonna explain some more. And this is a friendly John who is an artist. Hi John. Hi.
Hi.
So now tell me, what was the purpose here?
Okay, well, this bill is based on an actual bill, $100,000 U.S. Treasury note.
Okay.
That was printed in the 30s as a sort of a way to relieve the suffering that people in the United States were undergoing due to the Great Depression.
Okay.
So the artist that created this billboard, his name is John Baldessari.
John Baldessari.
He's a pretty famous artist.
He's a contemporary. I heard he lives in
living
California.
Artist. He's from Los Angeles. He became famous, I think, in the 60s and 70s for these large-scale photographic prints where he would put dots on big painted dots over the faces of the subjects of the photographs.
Right.
But so he created this billboard here in Chelsea, the art world. And at this time, when we're in the midst of like economic turmoil in this country, and a lot of people are really like suffering from their houses being foreclosed, and banks on the other hand are doing incredibly well, and the CEOs of banks are redoing their private offices. No, this is now. This is now. Yeah.
So the morale boost from 30s will kind of transfer here, connected to the day.
I think that's what he's saying here in a way, that this was created as a morale booster, a way of saying that, the government will take care of you.
Right.
But today it's like, who is the government taking care of? And certainly a lot less public programs are run by the government now than there are programs that support private industry, like for instance, of course, the famous bailout of all the large banks. And so that, I think, is what inspires a lot of the Occupy Wall Street movement, is outrage at that injustice and obvious, misuse of justice, I think, is a better way of putting it. Or at least that's how I see it.
Exactly.
So he commissioned this, I think, to give nod to the 30s, but also just to talk about money and all these things. But I'm a small part of a group called Arts and Labor. Arts and Labor, which is associated with Occupy Wall Street.
Right.
And the notion was put forward to do an action involving this work, and I think a lot of the people felt like it was very vague. It's kind of a sly artistic statement, but right now I think what we need is something a little bit more
concrete,
more clear.
Yeah, and more concrete. Yes.
What we decided, or what was decided to do, was to use the dots, those dots that are iconically John Baldessari dots, and bring them out here and have an action where people stand in front of this artwork with the dots, having written on them what $100,000 means to them.
Yeah.
And hold that above your face and be photographed.
How much it would mean to you?
Well, it'd be a lot for me. I don't have any health care, so I think it could probably cover my health care for a few years.
Dittos to you, right?
Yeah, lots to me.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that we're thinking about, what $100,000 means to John Baldessari, who is a very well-known artist. He's tenured teaching position, I think, at UCLA, or maybe it's CalArts.
Maybe I will start a new independent media complex.
There you go.
And you'll be my artist, right? Decorating things.
Sure.
Listen, so there was a spokes council. This was for Art and Labor, which is subcommittee of art and culture for Occupy Wall Street.
That's correct, yeah.
And then this was the message saying there was the boost of morale in 30s, what it means now. And it will mean a lot for lots of people.
Yes.
Especially that you artists want to unionize. labor, because art is a labor.
Art is labor, yeah.
That's what I saw the messages on the boards that people were handling. And the rest of the particulars, this was a live stream, so listeners can go and watch the live stream of the event. And I'm gonna thank you for your time, Mike.
All right.
And thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. And I'm gonna just show